Hello everyone and welcome to We Without Borders. I'm Claire and I will be Thursday on this channel, and for those of you who don't know me, hello, and for those of you who do know me from Project Excellent, hi, and I'm so glad to be back. I really have missed making regular videos, so I'm glad that we've started our new collab channel and that we will be discussing topics and making really awesome videos, hopefully. No, I know they will be awesome, but anyway, so I'm really excited to be back and I'll just go on with the topic. So it's time capsule videos this year. The other guys are looking back at a video they made 3 years ago. Unfortunately, I wasn't part of Project Excellent 3 years ago. I only joined like just over 2 years ago. So I don't have a video to look back at, but I do have an idea of things that I thought when I was younger that I would have done by the time I was 25. And considering that's coming around in September, I'm pretty scared that I've done probably none of them. So when I was about 17 or 18, I always said that I didn't know what I wanted to do with my job, on my job and my career path, but I honestly thought I would have been doing whatever I had decided by now. And for me, the decision wasn't actually that easy. I've tried a few things. I was doing nursery nursing for a while. I say a while, I did it for like 3 years and then didn't finish my qualification. I was only like a couple of units out, and it is always there as a fallback, but to be honest I really just don't think it's where I'm going. If you watched Project Excellent, you know that I am a keen baker and I love, well, my dream is to have a cake shop or like a little tea shop. So to be honest, I think that would be actually part of my next 10-year plan. I do like make cakes and do stuff from home just now, but it's definitely in my next 10 years. I do hope that maybe I will have a cake shop, because it's something that I always said I wanted to have in a dream, but people always told me that I would never have it. So I think if I had that, I'd be pretty happy. Another thing I used to say was that I always wanted to be married quite young, and I actually always said I wanted to have kids by the time I was about 23, and to be honest it just seems like crazy now. To me as a 24-year-old going to be 25, it really seems like, I know a lot of people who do have kids and I just think that there's no way I would want to have a kid by now. And now I actually think that it's maybe something that I would rather do when I was 30, because my mum had me when she was 30, and I actually think that it's a better age to have kids. Like a lot of my cousins have waited till they're a little bit older to have kids, and so yeah, maybe in the next 10 years I will have a child, but yeah, it's just crazy to think now that back then that's what I wanted, was to have a kid by the time I was 20 to 23. But feasible, like, it's, to be honest, like, it would be crazy having a child now. I just know there was no way I could have a child now. There's no way I could support it. So yeah, another thing, excuse me, I do have a cold. Another thing that I did always want to do was I did want to drive. So in a way I have succeeded at one of my goals, which was to learn to drive. Yes, it took me longer than I had planned to drive, but I did, I passed my test and I've been driving for 3 years, so that's quite exciting. I honestly thought I'd have moved out of home when I was by now, but feasibility is that there's no way I could afford to move out of home, and to be honest I'm really happy where I am. I don't need to move out I probably wouldn't have half of the freedom and half of the things that I have now if I did move out, because there's no way I could afford to live on my own. So yeah, there is that. I don't really have a lot of things to talk about, so I suppose that's my insight. You guys had asked, or everyone else seemed to ask, were they happy? And I'm not going to deny I'm not completely happy, but I'm not completely sad too. Like, I have a pretty good life and I'm happy that I've got what I've got, but I mean there's been things that have happened, and I mean, can you ever truly, I don't want to sound, is it the word pessimistic about being, can you ever really be really happy? But there's always going to be things that, there'll be times where you're happy and times where you're sad. But yeah, for like, I'm okay. And it's not just the I'm alright, it is that I'm happy with where I am in my life just now. But I mean, if things were to happen that make me happier, then that's fine. I'm fine with that happening too. So I hope I haven't rambled on too much, and I hope that you will come back and watch us next week, and please do subscribe to the channel because it would be awesome. Thanks very much. And everyone else, I'm so glad to see you again, see all your faces, and I can't wait to next week's videos. And just thanks for starting the channel up again. So thanks for watching, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye bye.